Ah, okay, there we go. Oopsie. Thank you. I'm telling you, I forgot how to stream. Um, yeah. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Brooke. Hello, Jen. Hello, Yana. Hello, Ambient. Hello, Bill. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Kenny. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Stacy. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's my own fault. Thank you all very much for coming, and of course, thank you all so much for all of your support. Um, for all of your support over the past week. I'm going to turn the music down just a touch more. Hopefully you can hear me now. So at the top of your chat, I have posted a link to my community tab. It describes and explains in Karen's own words. It is a post that I copied from her Facebook group with her permission, explaining what's going on with her right now. And as you all know, Karen is a absolutely wonderful, wonderful person. She has been on the channel a couple of times, going through her lovely books as we color them. So this entire month, the month of May, is going to be hashtag Mystical Lands in May. And we are dedicating the entire month to Karen Myers. Hello, B. Hello, Mona. Hello, Alex. Hello, Susan. So the entire month is going to be dedicated to Karen. We are going to have a colorathon for 2 weeks in the middle of the month, where several different YouTubers will be coloring Karen Myers. I will have that schedule posted soon. I've got one more that I need to put on the schedule, and that schedule will be posted soon. So of course, if you aren't already subscribed to some of the people that are going to be joining, feel free to subscribe to them, and of course download or mark your calendars for the days that people will be streaming. I have not had an opportunity to invite everybody, so if this is something that you want to join in on, just make sure that when you post your video, that you put in the hashtag Mystical Lands in May, and people will be able to find you. And I would appreciate it. The reason for the colorathon and for dedicating the month of May to Karen is to show her that we support her, that we are behind her, and that she is loved and cherished in the community. The added sales is, of course, a side effect of that, and of course, that is a side effect, and of course, always welcome. So she is having a 40% off sale on her Etsy store. So if you haven't seen that post already, I do believe she will be putting that on for a while. I'm not sure exactly how long. And she has a new book that she was able to put out before she had surgery. So there will be another book coming out in May. Hello, Mandy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You found me. Oh, no. So she will be stopping in and popping into different streams. She's not healthy enough to actually be on stream with me, but that is absolutely fine. She may not say much, but she is always here with us. So, all right. So who's ready for the month? Who is ready for Mystical Lands in May? Yes, yes. And I did let her know that Hannah Carlson went through the same sort of thing, and I do believe that she is going to be reaching out to her and commiserating and finding out different ways to work through this. Awesome. That's this one. Yeah, me too. She's going to do everything she can to get back into it and be able to draw again and everything else. Um, nice. All her books at 40% off. That's awesome. She does have one of her sneak peeks available on her Etsy store. And of course, we do have some giveaways that will be going on through the Colorathon as well. So, me. Oh, awesome. Well, that means that you get to color more, Mandy. That's awesome. The Calandra? Which one? There's two Calandras. There's the Forgotten Folktales and In Search of Autumn Secrets. There's 3 Kelswitch, and there is 3 Ushana. So I'm just going to quickly go through the books. This is her newest book, I do believe, this one. So the newest book series is The Mystical Lands of Calandra. And there's the Forgotten Folktales as well as In Search of Autumn Secrets. In the Kelswitch series, there's the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, Exploring the Realm, Along the Arcane Path, and The Harvest Moon Wanderings. And in the Mystical Lands of Ushana, there's Unlocking the Mystery, The Mystical Lands of Ushana, and The Journey of Hidden Places. So one of her very first books, of course, was this one here, The Mystical Lands of Ushana. And of course, she also has 3 different Christmas books, and we're not going to get into the Christmas books, but we will be getting into these ones here. So, who's ready? And of course, I will try to color at least 1 page in every book. I will try. So how is everybody? Have you missed me? You've gone an entire week without me. I'm sorry. I've done a lot of cleaning this week. A lot of crying, a lot of cleaning, a lot of sleeping. I do find that if I'm not cleaning, all I want to do is sleep. So I haven't colored a whole lot this week. I did finish the Kirby page that I was coloring on. Aw, B, you're not feeling good? I missed you. What did I miss? Hold on. I gotta scroll back because I missed something. Hello, Andre. Or Audrey, sorry. I missed something that B said, so I gotta scroll back. Chat was moving too quick for me. Oh, I'm sorry that you're not feeling good. Thank you for coming. You resorted to adulting. Oh no. I hope B is getting better. Yes. Please get better, B. Because I don't like it when you're sick. All right. So we have our cauldron here. So let's choose our pencils. We will be mixing in some mediums for some backgrounds and that sort of thing as well. So, all right. So who's ready to pick some pencils? I have not put the new pencils in the cauldron because I have not swatched them or played with them, or yeah, I haven't done anything. I'm sorry, guys. I just haven't. I'm terrible. I have been in a funk, and I just didn't do it. I will be doing a haul video fairly soon for all of the things that I got for my birthday, for anybody that wants to see it. I don't like doing haul videos a whole lot because they make me feel bad. Going to prom? Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I saw that you were picking out tuxedos and whatnot. All right, so I think I have one. We have one little piece of paper. Who's ready? Who's ready? The Saison 120s. So let's grab those. Which is kind of cool because I've only used them a couple of times since I got them. So let's grab our swatch chart. Out of the big book of swatch charts. There they are. Ooh, that's a pretty set too. Got lots of pretty colors in there. Nice. So exciting. So we've got the Saison. So let's grab the bag with them in it. Maybe. I think they're in this one. Let's make sure. Because I may have moved them without updating. So that's the... Yeah, so there they are. Sometimes these bags bug me. But they do hold lots of pencils, so... That's Castle Arts. Maybe I did move them without updating. Yeah. Okay, so I moved them without updating. Because that's the P Saisons, not the Saisons. I will find them. I know that they're here. Because I just... Casimir. I just gotta figure out which one I'll put them in. That's Artex. I'm pretty sure they're in this one. Yep. Found them. Yes, a lot more colors than the June Golds. There's 120 in this set. Yes, yes. Boys are so much easier to dress for prom, that's for sure. No, I just put them in. I put them in a case and didn't label them because, you know, some days I'm smart. So, Here are the saisons. The pea saisons actually have a gold barrel, where the saisons have a silver barrel. Very lovely set. So many pretty colors. Good morning, Pamela. Hey, Danielle. What's up? I am trying to be. I'm trying to be. I went through all of Shyla's stuff and put it all away, and which was hard, but I got through it. So, all right. So these ones need to get put away because they're the pea saisons, not the saisons. So we'll zip that up and we'll stick it back in the shelf later. All right. So one of the things I got for my birthday is the complete book of Flower Fairies. And this is such a beautiful book. Nice, Jen. Thanks. Yeah. All right. So Jen's gonna be in timeout for a while. Fred and Wilma are good. They're sleeping away in their little cubby hole. They only come out at night and run in circles on their little wheel. And go around ringing bells, making me think the dog's wandering around the house. So I was thinking, and let me know if this is something that you want me to do. The complete book of Flower Fairies is a beautiful book done by Cicely Mary Barker. And this is a reading book. And what I was going to do, if you guys want, is at the start of every stream, reading one of her short little poems. What do you guys think? Poem or no poem? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful book. Poem or no poem? Hello, Dawn. Do I need to do a poll? I'll take the first 3 answers. Poem or no poem? Love you too. Love a rat if you had it long enough. So I'm going to switch you over to the close-up camera. Okay, and we're going to read the first one. It's called Spring Magic. The world is very old, but year by year it groweth new again, when buds appear. The world is very old, and sometimes sad, but when the daisies come, the world is glad. The world is very old, but every spring it groweth young again, and fairies sing. So that is our first spring fairy poem. So do you want to do a page for every live stream, or do you want to do a poem for every live stream? And that was called Spring Magic. The other one that is on the page is called The Song of the Crocus Fairies. Crocuses of yellow, new and gay, mauve and purple in brave array, crocus white like a cup of light, hundreds of them all smiling up, each with a flame in its shining cup. By the touch of the warm and welcome sun, open suddenly spring's begun. Dance then fairies for joy and sing the song of the coming again of spring. Hello, Shannon. Absolutely be lurking, dear. So That is the first page of poems. And the picture, let's see, switch it back over to the main, of the crocus fairies is here. And that is our crocus fairies. All right, so we've got our pencils, we've done our poem, and I'm going to put this down here so I don't lose it for next time. Now we have to pick our book. So we're going to start with the very first book, which is The Mystical Lands of Ushana. I put you in timeout. So, The Mystical Lands of Ushana. The crooked house is so cute. I don't want to do, I've already done that one. Oh, that's a cute one. On the Road to Pax. I think we will do On the Road to Pax. 26! Wow! I am not going to judge. I just finished putting all my Christmas stuff away too, so I will not judge. So this one here is The Mystical Lands of Ushana. And I think we'll do The Road to Pax. It's a very nice full page. I'm just going to break the binding away from it a little bit. Yes, I showed the cover again. There we go, The Mystical Lands of Ushana. Aw. If you type in exclamation point Mystical Lands Etsy, I do believe it is, it will give you a link to her Etsy account. Currently her Etsy is 40% off on all her books and 15% off on all of her cups and t-shirts and bags and stuff like that. Yes, it is sunny at my house. All right, so let's get us started. I'll move my coffee so I don't dump it over. And I'm going to switch it over to the close-up camera. And we're going to start on, oh, let's start on the house, just because. That didn't seem to work. So let's do exclamation point command. Maybe he's sleeping still. And just look for mystical. All right, so I'm just going to move some of these books and stuff out of the way so I can put my pencils up here because I don't want to twist too much. My back has not been feeling good. Oh no! That's no fun. So we're going to start with Mars Yellow, which is number 22. Yeah, the map is awesome. And there's a different map in each in each land in the different lands. All right, so we're just going to base coat this with Mars Yellow, which is a bit of a yellowy brown color. This is number 22 in the Saison. I don't blame you there. Way too people-y. So again, if you have a YouTube channel and you have not been invited to or been able to give me a time or anything like that, you can still join in with the Mystical Lands in May. Just make sure that you label your video with the hashtag Mystical Lands in May. With everything else that's been going on, I didn't want a lot of scheduled. We just went through a really heavy scheduled event, thanks to Shannon with her wonderful Kirby-a-thon. 2 weeks with Kirby. It took me a little longer than the 2 weeks to finish my Kirby, but I finished it. Can't believe I did 6 Kirbys. You know, that's a lot of Kirby for me. Nice. That's what I use on them, especially in books. And I will finish up the schedule and get that posted. I just have one more person that I have to get on the schedule that has said yes to joining us. All right, so there is our base color. Now we're going to add some assistance colors here. So we need burnt orange, I think is the one I want, number 67. Actually, we're going to use Mars red. We used Mars yellow, let's use Mars red. Yeah, the Tombow blender I found is a little too wet. For my liking, I prefer the alcohol blender. So this one is number 68. And if you want to get closer, let me know. I'll zoom it in a bit more. Nice. You did so many, Yana, and of course they're absolutely gorgeous. And Shannon has done a ton, and so did Tanya. I did 5. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm starting to feel a little more myself. I'm not wanting to cry at the drop of a hat. Yesterday I cried loading the dishwasher because somebody wasn't getting into the dishwasher. It's like, how ridiculous are you? Yes, I saw that. It's gorgeous. I was lurking. I was lurking while I was making dinner. So I'm just putting in some shadow between these bricks here and under the log here. There's a spider web there that we'll come back to with some gel pen. So the event will go from the 6th of May until the 21st of May. I don't have it jam-packed, but it is going to be a full couple of weeks. It's not heavy, though. It's going to be manageable, which is awesome. Welcome back. No, you will not. Don't be doing it. Don't be sending me no pups. Hello, Christina. Hello, Joyce. And hello, anybody else that has come in when my head is down and I've missed you. I keep on trying to look up, but... It's raining there? Yeah. Yeah, there are so many fun events in May. There's the Mermay, and Shannon has Mel May going on, which is awesome because I love her work. And then, of course, there's Mystical Lands in May. So these pencils are working really nicely in this book, so that's a bonus. Sometimes with different pencils, you have to sort of feel for what is going to work in the Amazon CreateSpace paper. And these ones seem to be working very nicely. Alright, now we're just going to go a slight bit darker. So that was Mars Yellow and Mars Red that I've used. Now we're going to go into the deep brown color. And we're going to grab Van Dyke Brown. No, actually, let's do English Red. So number 20. is. Uh-huh, uh-huh. That is not a thing. So we're just going to get into that deeper shadow area up under the roof line here. Yeah, Cezanne is a... And there's two different types of Cezanne. There's the P Cezanne and then there's the Cezanne. They are different pencils, just so that you're aware. So the P Cezanne has the Cezanne name just like this, but has a P in front of it. And they have a gold barrel, where these have a silver barrel. I do have both. Just putting in the shadow lines here. That Karen has very nicely put in for us. Of all the cracks and crevices. The difference between them is smoothness. The P Cezannes are a little bit drier. And the P Cezannes have less colors. The Cezannes do have a bit more of a wax feel than the P Cezannes. But both say that they're oil, but I don't believe them. All right, now we're going to go back over that area. Uh-huh. And then we're going to go back over it with the Mars yellow, blending all those colors together and filling the tooth of the page a bit. Now, I don't want to completely fill all the tooth of the page, so I won't be blending this with a blender. I want that textured look for the plaster on the walls here. So I will only be going over it and smoothing the colors together with the lightest color I used. Now, if you want your walls to be completely smooth, you can definitely use your blender and blend out all of the white spot, but you don't need to. This is one of those times where Shannon would say, embrace the white. Took me a long time to be able to do that. I have issues with embracing the white. I am not ignoring you, dear. And I'm glad your eggs are okay. Price wise, well, it all depends. I like them both. I do believe they are on Amazon. I'm not positive on that. I did buy mine from Jerry's Artorama. I will, of course, be doing a Monday view on Monday for the saisons. So I'll go through and show you the swatch chart as well as any testing that I may have done. If I haven't done the testing, I'll do the testing. And I'll show you the physical differences and possibly some of the color differences between the Pea Saison and the Saison. The Pea Saison does have less colors. And like I said, they do have a gold barrel. So if you have the ones that are gold barrel, look for the P in front of the Saison. So I'm just going through and adding the shadow with the English red. Is what color this is, which is number 20. You are welcome to do so. You're always welcome to join. Oh, nice. I haven't used them in a while, so this is one of the first pages that, well, I think third page now that I've done with them. I have not used them a whole lot. So this page will tell you how well they work on the CreateSpace paper. The other pages I do believe I printed off. So it really wouldn't give you any idea to see those pages. For CreateSpace paper anyway. Alright, so there is our walls. Let's do our brick areas. And we're going to take Cinnamon, Italian Earth, and Van Dyke Brown. So Italian Earth is number 21. Cinnamon is number 83. And Van Dyke Brown is number 85. Bye, Dawn. Have a great day. Oh, dear. Pepe came to say hello. All right, so we're going to start with Cinnamon, which is number 83. And I'm going to give it a sharpen because it's been sitting a while. Well, you know. All right. So this is number 83. And we're just going to base the bricks with it. And I could have done the bricks in gray and had them stand out, but I want the Italian kind of red brick look. Yeah. Yeah, the teenagers can be pretty bad. All right, now we're going to go in with Italian Earth. Yes, you do try to get in trouble. Pepe Le Pew. Just reading back. Hello, Alicia. Awesome. Kitty time is always a good time. So I'm just putting in little touches of the Italian Earth. Okay. And I think with this month, I'm going to pull a Shannon and do a new picture for every stream, which is going to give me a bunch of whips. So, hello, Tuco. These are the Saison. It is a 120 set. It is available at Jerry's Artorama. It may be available on Amazon. I would have to look. I did not purchase them there, so. And of course, I will be doing a reminder view of them on Monday. Missing little bricks everywhere. And then we're going to take our darkest color, which is the Van Dyke Brown. Yes, I will be welcomed into the work in progress ville. I will have quite a few work in progresses this month, which you all know me. I really they bother me. So I will try to get as many of them done off screen as I can. But I will be coloring along with the other streamers as well as doing a new page every stream. So that is going to be my challenge for the month of trying to get them all done before the end of the year. Yeah, the kids are out because it's sunny and lovely. Don't fib, Jen. You like having whips. The chains are always fun too, right? Nice. I just wing it. I just think, okay, these colors will look okay together. And if they don't, then I just add another color. That's how I deal with it. If it doesn't look good, I just add another color till it does. Well, then the faster you color, the warmer you are. How's that? All right, and then of course we're going to go back over it with our Italian earth. No, our cinnamon. All right. Again, leaving some of that white spot in there for texture. You know, it's really hard to leave the white spot on purpose. That is one thing I have found. It is very difficult to leave that white spot on purpose. Oh, yeah, I got to put in trouble. um, yeah, uh-huh. Nice ambient. Bricks are wonderful to do. Now I'm going to finish these ones over here, and then we'll move on to the window frames and the door frame and the door and then the thatch. And then basically the house is done. All right, so we're going to take number 83, which is cinnamon, and we're going to very lightly fill in the entire area. Now you can also do this with reds and browns and blacks. I just like the look of the different browns against the yellow browns. Now this is a night scene, so we're going to be adding some yellows for the light coming from the houses as well as from the moon. The front of the house is away from the moon, so it's not going to get the front of the house look, but we are going to have some light coming from this little lantern here. So these ones here are going to be lighter than these ones over here and these ones over here. So just keep that in mind while you're coloring of where your light sources are and what your color of your light source is going to be. And what's in the way of your light source is another thing that you need to keep an eye on. Hello, Tammy. Good day, dear. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You are up early. So I'm just going in between, putting in the shadow for that plant. Just remembering where my light is. Because you're going to have a little bit of a shadow from the edges. Ah. Yep, it's a full moon. So lots of light coming from the moon, but also lots of light coming from the structure as well as the lantern. So again, just very lightly going over top of the bricks here, leaving lots of white space. Now we're going to actually take a bit of a yellow, and we're just going to cover that area with our yellow so that we can not forget it. So I'm going to use this one here, which is Naples Yellow Dark. So this is deep Naples Yellow. Yes, she does have it on her Etsy shop, but I have the physical book. Thank you, Shannon. And we're just going to cover the lantern here. And have that glow go everywhere. So that we don't lose it. Alright, now we're going to put these away. I'm going to take the Van Dyke Brown, the Mars Yellow, and the English Red, I think, for the wood. Yes. Yeah, she had the physical books for quite some time, and I the last time that she came on to visit, I talked to her about putting them in PDF format for, you know, people over the pond that can't get them shipped to them and that sort of thing. And it was much more cost effective for her to do Etsy with the PDFs than to contact Amazon, UK, Australia, and all those places and see about shipping directly to them. So I'm glad she did too. It's definitely good for her as well. So I used the Mars Yellow first. I'm using the English Red next. And I'm just going through and following her lines on the texture of the wood because it's still got its bark on it. Thank you, Shannon. Yes, the artist is Karen Myers. And I will be posting all of the information of the choices in the description below the video at the end of the video, or at the end of the stream. Until we started the stream, I didn't know exactly which ones that I was going to be using, so. I'm going to do the window box a little bit differently as well. I do not. Chile in Texas. Hello, Diane. Hello, Jamie. Tuco, I have already swatched these. These are a previous pencil. So if you want to see this swatch video, I will be doing a insight video tomorrow, or not tomorrow, on Monday. Monday view, showing what the pencils are and doing the refresher basically on the pencils. All of the pencils in the cauldron have already had the swatch videos done for them. So now I'm using the Van Dyke Brown, and I'm going into those deep shadow areas. We're going to leave some areas open for the light coming from the window here. The shadow is on this side of the window. However, with the cobwebs in the window, I'm not sure how much light's coming through. Oh, yuck. Yeah, be safe with that, Shannon. Don't do too much. Mowing is a lot of work. And then we're going under here with the shadow. Around the edge there. Now we're going to take our yellow and we're going to put some light coming from in the window. Like so. I find it is necessary, especially if you intend on using anything afterwards. It also helps protect your page when you put it in a binder or wherever you put it to store it. I find it's very, very necessary. Going back over it with the light color, which is the Mars yellow, which is number 22. All right, now we're going to do our windows. So I've got a dark yellow here, which is the Naples yellow dark. And I'm going to go around the inside of the window here. And I'm going to press fairly deep so that it gets a really deep dark yellow color. Like so. And then we're going to take a cream yellow, a really light yellow. This one here is called Sunshine, which is number 73. And we're going to go into that darker yellow and blend it in. Oh, you are fine, dear. No problem. All right, I'm just going to pull that deep yellow into the lighter yellow, blending it out so we don't have a hard line, but we still have the bit of a shadow from the window frame. Like so. Nice. Okay, so again on this side here, we're going to take the light brown, which is the Mars yellow. And we're just going to base coat everything. And then we're going to take our 20, which is English red. Yeah, yeah. So I'm using the English red here. And we're going to darken this side here. Furthest away from the window is always going to be darker. And we'll be going over that with the Van Dyke brown as well. However, with this lantern, this bottom part here is going to be lighter. It's not going to have that yellow glow on it, but it is going to have the light reflected on it. So we're not going to go as dark under that area. Yeah, don't talk about that sort of thing on the YouTube, please. Definitely hit each other up on Discord or Instagram or something, but yeah. YouTube is not the best place for that discussion. Hello, Calamity. Well, you definitely did then. And you are absolutely never late. You're always here exactly when you need to be. And again, making sure that I leave that light area there for where the lantern is hitting. Go a little bit darker up here under the flower pot. But making sure that we leave that light area for the lantern. Okay, again going back in with the Mars yellow. And just blending it all together. So who's bored of brown now? No, you're fine. You're fine. Just, like I said, just not the best place to have those kinds of discussions. People are, people pay attention. All right, now we're going to go in with our Naples Yellow Dark, which is number 14. We're going to spread it into the Mars Yellow and the browns for our reflection of light coming out of the windows, as well as on bits of our plants here. And then we're going to do a thick line on the inside of the window glass. And then we are taking our Sunshine Yellow, and we're just going to pull that color all together, removing any sort of layer line. And there we have the front of our house all started. Yeah. So I am going to take a quick sip of my coffee because my throat's getting sore. Nice. All right, let's do the door. So the door frame, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take our Mars yellow as well as the step here. Now the thing is that we've got light coming from here, light coming from here, and light coming from here. So here we've got it covered. Here it's going to be not as bright, but it's not going to be dark. So we're going to have to make sure that we put the dark areas in the appropriate areas. So now we've got our yellow down. Now we're going to use our, so that was Mars yellow. Now we're using English red, which is number 20. And we're going to come down on the inside more than on the outside, down here at the bottom as well. Up under the patch. And down here in the middle area as well. Like so. Yep, that is exactly it, Tanya. And hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. That's cute. Yeah, Bailey moments are always wonderful. So now I'm coming through with the Van Dyke Brown, and we're filling in close to the door and up to the window area. Pulling down where the shadow of the thatch is, coming up there, and going down the side of the door. Now I wanted this area here to be much brighter because there is direct light coming off of the lantern. This light here is indirect light, so it's not going to be as strong as it is coming off the lantern. Thank you, Danielle. Oh, yes, that is exactly true, Jen. I'm looking in your direction, just saying. So we're just going to leave that fairly light there. I'm going to take our Mars yellow and fill in the rest of the areas. Karen's pages are awesome. All right, so should we do the door in a color or should we do the door in browns like the wood? Jan, you're always keeping things real, dear. And we love you, even if we pick on you. You pick back and you started it. Just saying. I'm going to pull some... Ooh, I know. Yeah. They have a really lovely, lovely green in here. But the one great thing about this set is there are no metallics in it. A bright red. Oh dear. All right, so the only suggestion I've gotten is red. Red or purple? Maybe. Red or purple, people? Red or purple? Because I think the mushroom's going to be a lot of reds and yellows and oranges. So I think I'm going to do the door purple. Green's a good idea too, but there's going to be a lot of grass greens in that. So I think, yeah, purple. Purple, purple, purple. It's time for some purple people eaters. So we're going to grab our lilac, which is number 105. Blue. Blue. Yes. Yeah, I could do it blue because I'm not going to be using a lot of blue in places either. I'll probably be using some blue here. It's going to be a lot of green though. Pink. And Tanya, did you just really say blue? I'm going to do it purple, people. Just saying. You know what it means when a house has a purple door, right? Who knows this? Let's see who knows this. Who knows what it means when a house has a purple door? Nope, blue is not a bad choice. That is true. So who knows what it means when a house has a purple door? Nice. All right, so when a house has a purple door, it lets you know that the person that lives there, and in older times it was a bad thing. It told you that the person that lives there is of Wiccan, or as other people prefer to call them, witches, that they live there. I don't like calling people witches. Unless it's what they prefer to be called. I prefer Wiccan or spiritual, earth spiritual. So the next color that I'm using is number 27, which is periwinkle. Periwinkle. Fairies live there, yes. Yeah, they aren't dusty at all. They're actually quite creamy. Another thing that you need to remember with your pencils, if you are seeing a lot of dust from your pencils, lighten your hand a little bit. You may find that they're not as dusty as you think. Sometimes a harder pencil needs to be layered more, with more layers. The harder you press on it, the more it's going to come apart and be dusty. All right, now the next color I'm going to use is Shadow Violet, which is number 124. And I'm going to have to jump around. I'm just getting used to this only one picture a stream thing, so I should have jumped around a little bit more. Because we're coming to the end of our stream here. And I think that will be for the streamathon, because yeah, I haven't jumped around enough to even show you how to do the thatching or anything else. I'm so not used to doing this. All right, so that was number 124, which is Shadow Violet. And now I'm going to go back through with the periwinkle. No, with the lilac. And blend them all together. And that's the way the door is going to look. No. Yep, nope. I don't have purple door either. Alright, so we're going to come down through here. Now we're going to put some yellow in the peephole here, showing the light coming through. Going in with the periwinkle, showing that separation in the door, coming through. For the grain of the wood. Now you gotta remember this says the yellow here, so we're gonna be watching that. Make sure that we don't color over it too much so that it is no longer yellow. Alright, now we're going to take our shadow violet. We're going to come down. All this chatting and I'm not getting as much done as I wanted. Oh, awesome. Like I said, I did not know whether they did or not because I did not purchase them from there. So. And again, I will be going through on Monday and doing the closer look at them, the Monday view. And I have done a review of them. I don't remember how long ago, but I did do a review of them, which is probably in a Fun Stuff Friday video. Or First Impressions Friday video, but it would be under the Friday playlist. Alright, I'm going to go back over with the lilac, blending it all together. Alright. Leaving, of course, some of that white spot because it's wood. And I don't want it to be shiny wood. I'm going to take some of that shadow purple here, shadow violet, and I'm just going to bring it in a little bit deeper off of the sides. And under the thatch. Hello, Bonnie. Yeah, the pieces are on Jerry's Artorama. Hey there, Sassy. Long time no see. It's good to see you, dear. And hello, Bob. Bonnie and Bob. Yes, I will do the basics of showing them and that sort of thing. I won't do an in-depth review of them because I have already done that, but I will do a basics of them on Monday. All right, so we're going to do a quick bit of the thatch work here so that I can show you how to do that. So we're going to start with turmeric, which is number 120. I think. Where is it? Don't want it to be. Maybe I already grabbed number 120. No. So it should be before that one. So it should be this one. Yep. Alright, so I am using turmeric, which is number 120, and we're just going to very lightly put a base coat of it down. Now you got to remember this is the front of the house away from the moon, so the moon's not touching this part of the house. So we're going to have a lot more shadow on it. Unlike the side of this mushroom, which the moon will be showing light on. And that is so light you can barely see it. My goodness, I did not realize that my... Okay, so it only sees it in certain directions. That's weird. That's just freaking me out. All right, so now we're going to take the Naples Yellow Dark. No, actually, we're going to take our Mars Yellow, which is number 14. No, number 22 first. I will post a link to them, like I said, after the video in the description below the video. I can't do it right now, but I will locate them and I will put them in the description below the video. They are also in I do believe I did a review of them as well sometime in the past 3 years, so they would also be in the Friday's videos. So I'm just going through all the shadowy areas with the Mars Yellow. And just dragging it into those lines of straw. In the deeper shadow areas, I'm doing a solid area. And then in the straw areas, I'm just drawing it up in lines. Yes, it does. There's a lot of windows in the mushroom. I don't know how many levels of the living there is in the mushroom, but it does have a lot of windows. Yep, that does happen, Tuco. Those Etsy's, they're dangerous. Coming up through here with the darker. And hopefully you'll be able to see it a little bit better once I switch over to the other camera. I don't know why this camera has decided to only show things if I turn them the right way. Weird. Grown to expect it to do it for the greens, but not yellows. Browns. Alright, now we're going to take our, let's see, I think I want tree bark, which is 86. Do I already have 86 out? Didn't think so. Oh, there it is. I do not have the Saison colorless blender. I did at some point, but I used it up and I didn't like it enough to buy a new one. Alright, so now I'm using tree bark, and we're going to just go into that very dark area. Like so. So this one here I will do in a couple of parts just because I didn't, my brain just did not function properly, and I didn't get to all the areas that I wanted to show you how I was going to do. So this one I will do in parts, and all of the ones from the Colorathon I will do one page every stream during the 2 weeks, as well as try to keep up with all the other streamers. So this one will have a couple of parts on. I've just got to get used to only showing a little bit of each area so that I can show you how I'm going to do it and that sort of thing without going through an entire 2 hours and just coloring straw and brick. Now, the one thing I will say about the actual books themselves is because they are Amazon paper, they do tend to curl as you color them, which is a little bit annoying. But for Amazon paper, it's actually quite, fairly nice. I'm not sure what choices she had, but the paper, I think because of the way that she draws, has more ink on it and actually gives you a better coloring surface. All right. Okay, so there is that part. Now let's, do you want to do a leaf? Let's do a leaf. We've got approximately 15 minutes left. So I'm going to do a leaf. I'm going to finish up the house itself off screen. I'm going to do some leaves up here so that I can finish those off screen as well. So we're going to start with Hunter Green, which is number 8. Finish it Friday or Art Therapy Thursday. I will work on some of them. But completely finishing all of them, probably not, but I will work on them during those days. So this part of the leaf is turning away from the moon, so it's going to have a darker shadow area on this side here. So we're taking that Hunter's Green, which is number 8, into that shadow. So the great thing about the way that Karen draws is she draws in some of the shadow for you so that you can follow the shadow that she intended quite easily. All right, so the next color that we're going to use is Grass Green, which is number 43. Aw, welcome back, Sue. Now with the grass green, I'm going right over top of the dark green there and extending it out. Bring in those shadows down the center. And then the next green that we're going to use is apple green, which is number 38. And again, I'm going right over top of, oh, this is number 58. That's the wrong color. That's jade. Didn't want that color. So what we do is we grab our eraser and we remove it because my eyes don't work and I grabbed the wrong color. So then we put back. There's a great thing about erasers. Now, of course, in approximately 2 hours is Amazon Tammy. She will be streaming next. Not quite sure what she has planned for us today, but she will be on at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So, of course, make sure that you stop in and say hello to her. And we want number 38. That's 38. That's better. It's like I was expecting that to be brighter. That cannot be apple green. Alright. And I'm just going over top of all of the dark green areas as well, and using the lightest color here to completely blend it all in. Like so. And then we're going to take our number 43 and number 38. Mariola Budek. Nice. Don't you fall asleep. I like Mariola Budek. Okay, so this time I'm doing the lightest first because there's very limited amount of the dark. Diana, if you hit ! Amazon Tammy, that will give you the link to her channel. Make sure that you ring the bell, and Amazon, or when she posts her video, it will let you know. Of course, again, during the month of May, as your Patreon reaches the monthly anniversary date, The month of May will be refunded back to you as my gift to you for April and my birthday. So I'm not canceling the Patreon for those of you that might worry about such a thing. You will see a refund, and that is because of my gift to you guys for joining the Patreon and celebrating my birthday with me. All right, so that was the Hunter Green. Now we're going to go in with the apple green. No, grass green. So for all of those lovely people that have joined the Patreon this month, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you stick around. I know I haven't done a lot on Patreon this month. It's been a hard month, so I apologize for not doing as much as I normally would have. You may find that you have a little more content when I'm not in the... All right. So for some reason, I had some stream issues. So for some reason, it disconnected on me. So it's not you guys, it's me. Just saying. I'm looking at my ping and that sort of thing, and it's gone back up, so it's fine now. Yeah, Buffy is alive. All right, guys, so there it is all started. On Monday, we will come back and we will do the mushroom and some of the flowers and some of the grass. And then during Thursday and Friday, I will try to finish it off. No, it wasn't you, it was me. So if you haven't already seen Amazon Tammy or don't know where Tammy is located, you can take a jump down that little link there and it will take you to her YouTube channel. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. And of course, she will be streaming live in approximately 2 hours. The Karen Myers Streamathon, the Mystical Lands in May, will be run between May 6th and May 21st. I will have that schedule out to you by the end of the week, if not by the middle of the week. All right. Yeah, so keep an eye out for it. That will, of course, be listed on the community tab as well as in my Facebook group and on my Discord. I don't know where, and my Instagram. So try to keep an eye out for it. And of course, below every video for the next month. All right, guys, with that, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me for my birthday month and hanging out with me for my birthday stream and that sort of thing. I will be doing a haul video shortly so that I can show off all the wonderful gifts that many of you have sent me. I appreciate that. All right, guys, thank you all so much for joining me. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.